Hello everyone and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we've never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. Today's map is made by icRS. His last cup map was Odyssey and this one's Iliad. Oh my god. It looks very similar also. I wonder if it's going to be another 70% moment. Wonder if that's an inner also. Oh, hard turns. It does remind me a lot of his last cup map in that it's it seems like a very simple map on paper, but some of the turns are actually quite difficult to do. Set up wide for this one. Yanja was smarter and set up wide for that turn also. icRS drop. Where am I going? This way, okay. icRS drop. I didn't do it. Can't jump that because there's a checkpoint. Okay. Oof. Every single turn on this track is just like setting up wide because you can't actually make the turn if you set up normally. Like this one set up wider than you think you need to, so you don't fall off like that guy in front of me did. icRS drop. icRS drop. Gonna say it every time. Not sure if going left or right is better at that post. It's kind of a hard track to smooth steer. Maybe I do need steering limits. Alright, got a finish. Pretty high up the leaderboard. Now, I worked on the last icRS Cup maps. Let's see if it works on this one. Just, I'm gonna pop on the 70% and roll with it. Okay, this turn is a bit sharper. I think this this middle section of the map that I can't stay on is pretty much 100% steering. Really gonna pay attention to speeds too, because there's a few different lines you can do in that first corner. And I don't know what speeds are gonna have coming out of it. Wide setup, tight turn in. That was a much better turn in. You want to get as close to that inside wall as possible, which I did not do on my previous run. Oop, that might be more than 70. Need a wider setup. No. I do love me a good icRS map though. They're so flowy. Do need to learn the line on this one, but once I get that done, this is going to be a really fun map, just like the last one. That's a late apex also. I keep trying to take that like a normal turn. But you need to come off of it so quickly. Super wide setup was kind of nice. Here we go. That icRS drop kind of sneaks up on you if you're not ready for it. And that I saw on my steering at the bottom right was definitely an 80% turn, which seems like putting the steering limit on is going to be a lot safer than smooth steering that, because I really thought I was going to start sliding out. I don't know about that first icRS drop. Oh, and I forgot to late apex, but I survived. The second icRS drop I'm never ready for. This is the 80? Yeah, get a tighter turn in and that'll be good. A lot of this track, interestingly, is actually like 100% steering. Quick leaderboard check. Round is in here. He's won a lot of cups. Quick Racers look very fast, looking for his first cup win. Janj is in here, not usually in here. And we just got Zoman joining the game with 3.5 minutes left in the warm-up round. This could be, despite Quick Racer's self-doubts, this could be a track he's really good on. This is kind of the style he builds in. God, I love this style of track, though. Ooh, slide out a little bit there. Made me miss the icRS drop. I wonder if that's even like a 90 to 80 steering limit, just so you get a little more bite on turn-in. Alright, 3 thousandths slower than my personal best. Yeah, 44.4 is the AT. There is definitely some time to gain on this track. It's a, like I said earlier, very simple on paper, but it is a difficult to optimize track. A lot of room to get faster. That was a very wide setup. I think I just lost too much time doing that. Yeah, see, 90 will slide you out, but 80 is not quite enough. Maybe I don't complicate things with the steering limits and just put the 80 on as soon as I start turning in. Oh. So hard if you don't get the perfectly timed late apex on that turn. Bye, Yanja. Ooh, yeah, there may be something to the 80. Wonder if I can do like a round NZT style of steering limit where you like tap steer by changing the steering percentage. Just spam the 80 button over and over again so it switches between 80 and 100. Because 90 is too much. It causes smoking and then you fall off the side of the corner. But 80 seems like just too little. I got one chance at that corner in the warm-up round, and then we head into rounds where I should be safe for a decent amount of time. Oops, I was just screeching as soon as I hit the 80 and I never recovered from it. Alright, well, this should be a track I can get times on pretty consistently. 4th place in the warm-up round. Of course, Zoman only with 3 minutes to practice right behind me there. Lot of very close times up here. Quick Racer in the lead. Although he tends to do well early. Let's see if he can carry it through for a win. Yandra Round, myself, Zoman up here with multiple cup wins. Sandals down there as well. Pandamain, a new player who is very fast. Just pass everybody in the first couple corners. Ooh, a little bit late there. It's alright, I made that corner. Ooh, a lot of people falling off at that turn. Wow, everyone's gone. The 80 might be fine if I get just a tiny bit more setup. Is anybody else still with me on this first run? Ah, there's some people. A little bit of tire smoke. Let's see what this speed comes out to be. 137, actually faster than my previous. A little bit up on speed, a little bit down on time. No more time to reset. I'll just try to get another run. That late apex turn is like right after the reset point for getting 2 runs. Oh boy. That was all out of control. Wonder what the strategy is to getting the most speed out of that first set of 2 very tight corners. Easy to DNF here, even the pros are saying that. Do see quite a few DNFs in the first round. Including Quick Racer. No! I jinxed you! Oh boy. 5 of the top 6 are multiple time Cup of the Day winners. So Pandamain is your new dark horse, I guess, if anybody's rooting for a new winner. Ooh, sliding around. I'm going to turn players off because they do kind of spawn in front of me. Ooh, awkward. Okay, that was clean. 137. That's pretty nice. Ew. Late setup. Okay. Just sort of recover that with another super wide entry. And then in this corner, you need to kind of consciously take a wide entry. I wonder if it's worth doing a 90% steering limit on that turn that I tend to screech my tires on right before the second icRS drop. Ooh, man, I've just been suddenly made aware of the possibility of falling off the final corner as well, and that scares me. Another 137. Seems pretty consistent. I don't feel like my starts are amazing, but I don't know. Seem to be good enough. I do want to see if you could get like a 138 or even more. I've actually not been doing that first icRS drop, instead favoring a sorry, I had to focus for the second icRS drop. Favoring setting up wide for the next corner. Low 45 is okay for now. I do need to be in the 44s. Zoman getting up in there. Yanja Round. The top 5 this time, or multiple time Cup winners. Ooh. It's Interesting how I'm getting worse at this beginning the more I play the map. Smoke on the tires, that's okay. Same thing as last round. Compromise with a wide setup into the next corner. Maybe I do need to play with steering limits more. Kind of figured out how to smooth / tap steer that turn. I'll take a low 45. Puts me third, actually, even though that was a pretty bad run by me. This is a style of track that I do really favor. So maybe that means my bad runs will be good to get me through to top 10, top 6 even. Thinking about steering limits and how this is gonna work. What does a 90 do here? Really nice things, almost too nice. What if I just put the 90 on? Oops, I messed up that turn, but... Still fourth with a pretty bad round by me, but obviously there's a lot of time in front with Zoman now getting a 44.6. I don't think anybody's gotten the author time yet, which is a 0.4. One person with a time eliminated in each of the previous 2 rounds, so people still DNFing. There is definitely room to DNF on this track with some of the corners really catching you out. And Panda Main is one of those, so all of our dark horses are falling out of the competition. I could take that turn tighter, I just haven't quite figured out the turn in time for that. I could probably take that tighter also, but the exit is so important or else you fall off the track. Don't fall off. Okay, whew. Had to fully release steering just to make sure I didn't keep skidding off the track. Good save. Good save on my part. Bad time. Somehow 5th. Multiple instances of smoke on the first turn. 136. I mean, I'm not going to be out this round, so let's try to get a representative fast run. Well, or not. Still the 136. Same start, pretty much. Oh, I think you could... I think I see another line for that turn. Much better turn in. Still could be closer to the wall on the inside. Probably too wide a setup, but it's really nice for a safe ending. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's see. Anybody coming to the end? A lot of people coming to the end. I'm in 7th right now, so I am safe. And we've got just about everyone getting a time. We got Yanja, Galaxitar, Lighter without a time. Alex trying to snipe, but not going to get there in time. So the triple CTR elimination. And, man, I don't know. Favorites keep dropping off the board. Zoman round, Sandals, myself, Nathwalt creeping up in there as well. Nath is our new dark horse, which means I've just cursed him to DNF the next round. I'm not going to mess with that 90% thing, I just keep crashing whenever I do that. Get a little bit of an icRS drop. Nice turn in. There we go. That's the turn in I need. It's kind of hard because you have to with the 80%, you have to turn in earlier than expected because you're only getting 80% power of the turn in. But if you turn in with 100% power, you start sliding out, and then even going back to 80, your inside tires keep smoking until you end up way wide, if not off the track, on the right side. Anyway, there's my 44 that I've desperately needed. Now to do that consistently. Only 135 at that start. It is a note to future self, you can get 3 attempts at this first checkpoint. There's a 138. But you get... you get 2 resets at that first checkpoint while still getting 2 runs in a 2-minute round. I suppose the other thing I probably need to do is take it a little bit less wide on that turn. Got a little bit more of the icRS drop, but kind of set me wide for the next turn. There we go. Nice 80% moment. Ooh, just got in time. Sandals in the lead this round with 8.8. We have seen Zoman do faster than that. Quick Racer's off grinding in another lobby now. Yeah, Zoman's done a 0.6. Oh, and I've got players on. Oh, but I loaded in quickly enough this time. Oh, and then I fell off the track all over the place. Ooh, at 138 again. Oh. Each turn flows into the next kind of nicely, but if you mess up one, you have to, like, completely change your approach to the next turn just to make sure you make it through. Oh, it was an aggressive icRS drop. I'm starting to think that icRS drop is a little bit of a lie. You actually want the wide setup for the next turn. Okay, scruffy run. Still a 45.6. Ooh, that felt like a nice start. I could definitely be tighter at the end of turn 2 as well. Somehow only a 136. Ooh, that was nice. Yeah, I could be tighter on that corner than I usually am. And that was the best I've taken that turn yet. The icRS drop might be good. Yeah, I think you need to hit the 80% steering limit before you start turning, or else you slide out. That's the problem, is I'm trying to turn too early, and I'm not applying the 80%. Anyway, there's a 4th place run. Round of 16, final round of 4 eliminations. Still DNFs in every round up till this point. Last week tied a record with 9 rounds with a DNF in it. We're 6 for 6 at the moment. I don't think the people who have made it this far are going to keep DNFing, though. Pretty clean run so far. A little bit of a different approach to that corner. And that was quite nice, actually. Oh yeah, the 80%. 80% and then turn is so good. Hit the inside wall, which made that a little bit scary, but I go to first place. What is this? This is the 80% turn. Just wanted to take a look at this banked transition, because I noticed I caught a little bit of airtime. I think I just need to not hit it at that exact angle I hit it at. Oof, that was close to the wall. I'm getting much more comfortable with that corner also. It's a little scary because that's a hard wall sticking out. But if you can get as close to that as possible, that'll save a ton of time. A little bit wider there. You still kind of take a mini icRS drop. A little bit wide on the turn-in. Probably not going to be an improvement. Still second place in that round. If I can keep doing these 44s, I'm going to feel pretty good until top 4, probably. It seems like it's us previous Cup of the Day winners that have pretty much locking up the top 4 on most rounds. And another DNF. 7 rounds in a row. Into the top 10 now. Nice. This is a good start. I don't think 142's super special there. Okay. Oh, nice. That was probably the best I've taken that corner, actually. Not a very wide entrance, but still got the late apex. I didn't get the good turn in. The 80% still sort of throws me off because, like I said, you don't turn in as sharp as you expect to with the 80% on. Still a 44.9, but that probably could have been... no, it couldn't have been world record because Zoman just set an insane time that I didn't see in the last round. Ah, man. That corner's really tough also because you're not coming at it super flat on the ground. So there's, like, there are times when you don't have all your tires touching track right here. And it's kind of hard to get that initial turn in. There's a 143, so there's more speed in the beginning. Getting more comfortable with that turn. Ooh. I got the icRS drop too good. I panicked and didn't know what to do. Bunch of cars coming in towards the end here. I don't see Zoman in that list. Zoman? Zoman? Wow. Okay, another favorite going out. Zoman and Expert out at 9th and 10th. That means the top 3 on GTR are now out of the competition. And that is another DNF. Trying to cut that corner a little bit tighter on entry, but it's kind of difficult because like I said, you don't have all 4 tires on the track necessarily. This is a good run up until now. Oh, I got that much better. Excellent, excellent. Get that turn in pretty good. Clean last turn as well. Nice, personal best. Let's see what the time, or the speed is here. It is 138. It's a little behind on time. Kind of slid out there. Now I'm being too aggressive on that turn. Oh, and I'm not going to get an improvement because that was a really bad start, I think. Yeah, 136. And those turns play different with like 2 to 3 less speed. It's a lot easier. Oh, that was an awkward approach. Anyway, I feel good about that time. And again, 9 rounds in a row with the DNF. That ties the non-Troll Cup record for total rounds with the DNF. And seems next on the list of should-be DNFs at the top of the GTR board. Single eliminations? Yes. Oh, man. This is fun. I enjoy these types of tracks. Seems other people don't because they keep DNFing. Okay, smoked tires a bit. Completely missed the icRS drop, but that's fine. That actually sets me up better for the next corners. This is not going to be a fast time, but I'd rather have a time on the board than not. Yeah, slowest so far. I don't know what Stick's been able to do, but probably better than that. I imagine anyone in the top 6 can beat a mid-45. It can reset. Got a terrible first turn, though, and I don't have time anymore. That's so bad. Just don't get a time stick. Is that stick in front of me? Oh, is stick not going to get a time? Oh, I improved, just in case. Also, what the hell? 10 rounds in a row with the DNF. What is going on in this cup? Alright, top 5 now. Let's not have a terrible start this time. Oh, hey, look, a clean start. Really bad speed, but I feel like I'm so ahead on time that I kind of want to take this. I'm really starting to enjoy some of these tighter turns now that I have a feel for when to turn in. Kind of an awkward entrance made me miss the apex a little. Not a bad run. Much better than the previous round. Oh, 0.7. Pretty good run, actually. I wonder what the speed versus time trade-off is at these first couple corners. Because I'm once again down a couple speed from where I'd like to be, but I feel like, based a little bit on that really bad start I had in the last round, that I might be like more than half a second ahead with the super tight inside line. I'm falling behind in time, though. Oh, and once again, I get a bad start at the start of my final run. Should I keep practicing, or should I watch others? Practice makes perfect, right? I know some of you want me to watch other people's lines, but I want to play this map more, or apparently not. Okay. Owl without a time. Is he going to make it 11 in a row? Doesn't look like it. No DNFs for the first time in this cup. Owl is the slowest, though. Will get knocked out. And we have 3 remaining round... No, sorry. We have 4 remaining. Round with 9 cup wins. Sandals and myself with 2 each. And Nathwalt without any cup wins. Two people with 0.7s, 2 people with 45 ones, but I do think everybody's been in the 44s now in this top 4. Oh, I think I understand where that speed comes from now. I think this is my best start yet. No! That was like world record pace. I hit the inside wall. That's a 45-0 with like one of the worst turns I've ever done. On this first turn, I think if you go wide coming out of turn 2, you get more banking for turn 3, and I think that saves you from steering more. This piece right here, the dark gray piece. Ow, again. Yeah, 138 again. Giving the walls a little bit more space than I would like to at this late in the cup. Very wide entrance to that turn also. I do have like a lot of time to save at the end though. Nice, I'm through anyway because Nath just got a slower time. I'm up 7 speed though. Back into the 44s. At least I can do that pretty consistently, but we have a 0.6 and a 0.7 on the board. I know I can do that, but it's not going to be easy. Round, sandals myself. Only cup of the day winners left. Round getting pretty scary as well. He tends to really show up later in the cup. He hides out in the like 4th to 8th place range early in the cup, and then he figures out the track. And once he does, oh, he's pretty hard to beat. Oh. Walls are scary, but it's fun to get close to them. Mega icRS drop. Wow. Yeah, I had the sort of awkward entrance again that made it hard to hit that inside line. That was only a 45. Shoot. I hit that again. 138, but I'm up a ton of time. .139. I do know where the speed comes from at the start. Finish this run out. Kind of missed the apex again. Oh, man. Unfortunate. That might have been a faster time also. It was very close, but... I was very tight on time, and then I think... I don't know. I might have to check an instant replay here. But I think I caught a tiny bit of air coming off of that banked piece that made it so I couldn't get around that wall. Round improves to a 0.5, though, and now goes into the finals against Sandals. I think Sandals' best is a 0.7... Oh, it's a 0.6, actually. And I do believe that is Round's personal best. Like I said, Round, at the end of the cups, looks very strong. Both of them resetting early, wanting to get maximum speed out of the start. Very inside line. Both of them do kind of pick up that outside banked. Both of them on similar lines so far. There is really... Oh, Round might have hit the inside wall there. There really is like one fast line around this track. I think all of the top players are going to be doing it pretty much the same. Even though that wide setup there didn't quite hit the apex, but still made the turn. That's what matters. Sandals, yeah, a little bit of an icRS drop. Queen turn there. Ooh, hits the inside wall there, and that is going to be a slow run that Round can definitely capitalize on if he can get a finish. 45-2. Sandals takes the time. Probably what I would have done in that situation. But I do think they need good times now. Round is flying out here. A bigger icRS drop. Very tight inside corner. Does 80% steering limit as well. Round is a keyboard player, so more likely to do that. Actually sticking with the 80% a fair bit. And that is a very fast run for Round NCT. 44.5. Another personal best. Sandal's going to need to improve. It goes very wide. Almost falls off the track. Let's see what he can do. A better turn that time. This doesn't seem like the cleanest run so far. We'll see what it ends up being. I didn't quite catch the beginning of it. And here he hit the inside wall last time. I think he's smooth steering that. I don't think that was an 80% steering limit. Coming around the final corner now. Much cleaner ending, but does not get it. 44.7. Almost a personal best for Sandals as well. Both of them very quick, but Round NCT picks up his 10th win into the double digits now. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see these stats yourself, as well as the results for all cups, I will have my link to the spreadsheet in the description below. And if you want to join the CTR Discord where the announcements are made, that will also be linked in the description below. Look at me on the podium in front of Sandals. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.